going through Facebook, and I get the Post-Dispatch Facebook feed. I'm from St. Louis, so I kind of like to keep up with what's going on there in the city. And I read this article, and there's this guy, his name's Kenneth McKoy, and he was trying to do something about the violence in the city, so he sets out 10 o'clock every Thursday, Friday, Saturday night in St. Louis, in the really bad parts, like north of Delmar, that's really bad, and takes a few people with him, and goes about just a ministry of presence, walking the streets. 10 p.m. till like 1, he says, when there's the most opportunity. And I was reading that and I'm thinking, man, this guy's nuts. Who even does that? So I said, I should do that. So I'm driving around Gardner and I call him, and we end up talking for about a half hour. And we're still kind of, I think, trying to feel each other out and, see where we're coming from. And I end up, going out there and kind of walk with him. And, even he said at first, he told me later, he's like, Dennis, I didn't really know, were you trying to sell me something, or what was your angle? Because he's got a lot of different angles coming at him, different persuasions, politics and all kinds of stuff. And I was kind of trying to figure him out. I found out he was one of the Black Lives Matter protesters, which I didn't really agree with. So I was like, is this just kind of a democratically led political thing? But it wasn't. The man of God, and I wanted to be there the first time I was there.
You told me a story of how Pastor Ken got started in this ministry, a particular story. What is it that motivated him? Why don't you share that with us, would you?
Well, he got tired of eulogizing funerals. St. Louis, people are dropping dead constantly in the inner city. It's bad, and he's in a church there, and it's just like, here we are preaching every Sunday, and people are just losing their lives constantly. He said, something is wrong with this. And I think what really sent him over the edge was he baptized a kid when he was 14. And this kid over the years had been, asking Ken to maybe help him find a job, and he was kind of looking for Ken to be a mentor to him, and Ken just couldn't get involved in this kid's life, as much as he wanted to or needed to. This kid started making some other bad choices, I guess, and when he was 17, they found him in a ditch, and that was the end of his life. And his grandma came up to him and said, I'm tired of this kid, and I lost my grandson. Can't we do anything? Is there anything we can do about any of this? Why does it keep happening? Ken got to a point, he said, I'm just tired of eulogizing funerals. He said, I'm going to go out in the streets when all this stuff is going on, and I'm going to be a ministry of presence. And I'm going to see who's going to come with me on this. I don't even care. I'm just going to do this. So he called some other black churches in St. Louis, and the response was kind of lukewarm, sort of, we'll get back to you, Pastor Ken. We'll pray about it. So it didn't really pan out. So Ken got pretty upset. He said, I'm not waiting. He told the Lord, I'm not waiting. Right or wrong, I'm just going to go out and I'm going to do this. And kind of a ragtag few people started coming with him. He said what really confirmed it for him one night was when he ran across a guy who was pretty distraught. And he couldn't tell what was on this guy's mind. And at one point, they prayed with him and another pastor and a couple other guys. And finally, at the end of the prayer, this guy kind of stepped back and he pulled out a 9mm. And Ken thought that he was going to get shot. But the guy just said, basically, he said, man, I don't know about this forgiveness. I can't do this. I got something I got to take care of. And Ken's like, what are you going to go take care of? He said, man, there's a guy that I got to, take revenge on, or something like that. Ken's like, do you have any kids? So the guy said, I got a little boy at home. And Ken said, what are you going to do if you go take care of business tonight and you end up in a penitentiary for the rest of your life? Or you go get shot and it ends your life. Who's going to raise your boy? And that just stopped the guy in his tracks, and he started crying, and he handed Ken his gun. And, I'm not sure if he gave his life to Christ that night, but everything changed for him. And at that point, Ken said, I need to be doing this. I don't know who's with me. I don't care, but I need to be doing this.
Tell us, what are some of your own personal experiences in all this?
Well, it's more interesting than sitting home at Spring Hill watching cable on a Friday. Some heartbreaking stories, some uplifting stuff, some hilarious stuff. I mean, one night we were walking down Auburn Street, which is a street nobody should ever walk down, ever. But we were walking down Auburn Street. We roll up on some guys, and it's funny, there's just some kind of general shadiness going on here. One guy's throwing down some dice, and they're smoking, and there's a guy with a big stack of $5 bills here. The guy turns around, he sees Ken, he's like, "Hey man, you guys didn't tell me the kid was rolling up on us? Somebody's got to tell me this stuff." So, Ken's got a general reputation around there. People like Ken, and they kind of know what he's about, so they've even got a little respect for him, no matter what their walk in life is. And that's kind of funny to see. One of the pretty touchy situations was the very last time I walked some guy in a parking lot. Before we even left, we're putting our chips and sandwiches and all that stuff together, about to go on our route. And some guy comes up, drives right up next to us, and he gets out, and he's distraught. He's beside himself. He's flailing all over the place. I mean, I've never seen anybody in such emotional duress, probably in my life, this up close. And, they told me he was completely wigged out on heroin, and he got out of his car. He's like, "Man, Ken, I don't deserve this. My wife left me. I don't have anything. I don't have an effing job. Living out of my blankety blank car." He's a bunch of stuff in the back of his car. He's like a loser. And he's like, "Man, I've been using for over 20 years." He's got needle tracks in his arms, and I'm just like, man, this is, I'm not qualified to help this guy, but I want to be here with Ken. And it's interesting to me watching Ken slowly talk this guy off the fence. And then I look in the car, and there's a loaded gun sitting right there in the front seat. And so, like I said, more interesting than a night in Spring Hill watching Ken. So this guy kind of looks at both of us. He looks at Ken. He's like, "Man, Ken," he said, you make me feel good. You talk about the Lord, and I like that, And then he kind of says, he's like, I'm sorry about the cussing. I'm sorry, bro. Well, that's about the last thing I ever worried about. Somebody saying a bad word. So he goes and, he's a mess. His pants are down and his underwear's all stained up, and he's a complete mess. But he hugs it up with Ken. He gives Ken a big bear hug. And I'm just thinking, I'm probably next. So he's like, "Oh man," he comes over and loves me all up. But that's fine. It's fun to be hope for somebody. Then he reaches back in his car, and it's like, "Oh my gosh, don't go back in the car." But he pulls out his phone or something, and then Ken buys some ice cream. It's just interesting watching this interaction. Well, later, we're walking down the street, and Ken says, "Dennis, I don't know what kind of special anointing you brought with you tonight, but that guy wanted to take you out." "What?" He said, "Yeah, he kind of took me aside. Thought you were a cop." And he said, "But Dennis isn't a cop." He said, "If you shoot Dennis, you gotta shoot me too." So anyway, I don't know how serious the guy was, but in fact, if you're wigged out on heroin, I'm not sure you're capable of being serious, which is a big part of the problem. So anyway, that one is a story I won't forget anytime soon. A couple more. We're walking down Auburn Street, of course. A prostitute walks across the street. Ken knows her. And he's like, "Why weren't you in my church last week?" Total opposite of white guy, nice pastor. Just get, "Why were you in my church?" And she said, "I was in jail." And he said, "Was that planned?" I'm just walking and thinking, this is funny. This really is an adventure. I have no idea what's going to happen in the next 10 minutes. Some of the conversations. Another time we walked up to a dumpster, and this is a vacant lot. It's just a vacant lot, not well lit. Bunch of shady characters that you could hardly see. Just like the last group of people that you would ever just decide to walk up to. And that's exactly what we did. But I don't know, with Pastor Ken, I just think there's some kind of hedge of protection around us. And I'm all for it. So we walk up there and we start handing out sandwiches and bottled water and chips and stuff. And, everybody likes Pastor Ken. They know him. says before we leave, he says, is there anybody here that needs any prayer? So one girl sitting in this chair finally raises her hand. She's like, well, I want to pray for my either ex-boyfriend or ex-husband or something. He's getting open heart surgery. So Ken's like, oh, all right. So instead of going over to her and having a little prayer, he just parlays this into praying for everybody. I love watching this, the way he did this. He just kind of said, Dear Father, for the whole alley and everybody to hear. He's like, be with us today. This girl's lifting up her request. And he parlays that into praying for everybody. And the second he said, Dear Father, what I really liked is every single person bowed their head. Everybody wants what he is offering. There's something about him. There's a light in him that when he shows up and he comes around the corner, that's hope. And there's not much hope around there. And it's just so interesting to me that no matter where they're at, even if they deny Christ and the way they live and they don't want anything to do with it, there's something there that they want, and they all bowed their heads. And they were happy to be a part of this. And that was fun to watch. One more thing. Before we left the parking lot, one night some homeless guy is kind of hanging out with us and, saying stuff that doesn't really make much sense, but he's enjoying being around us. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, he's another project. He's another guy that we can help, Ken doesn't really see him that way. We're about to pray before we leave. Ken's like, hey, get in here. So he all of a sudden is praying with us in our circle. Ken hands him a bag of bottled water, and now this guy's going to go on the mission with us. So I'm like, well, gosh, how cool is that? Ken saw him as somebody with value, and all of a sudden this guy sees himself as somebody with value, and he's participating in this. And that was fun for me to watch. I'm just shaking my head, going, man, I'm just learning so much. There's so many cliches that are just going out the window. Ken's like, here, help us. Go on a walk with us. And this guy's walking around saying stuff that nobody really understands, and he's having a great time, handing out water bottle, being a part of this, and accomplishing more that day than he probably had, all week or something. So it's just great to watch.
Speaking of learning things, what kinds of things has God been doing in your heart, by means of your involvement in all this?
There's a lot of people and things that have inspired me, but watching Ken, what I appreciate and what I like is the boldness. And I think in Christianity, sometimes things get too safe. We go to church, we're out of gas by Tuesday, and this becomes kind of a meaningless life. And to be honest, we're maybe not that much different than anybody else who really doesn't believe. Ken is a bold person. He's bold, and he's unapologetic about what he believes. And he's passing out these sandwiches, not to check a box and make himself feel good, but to get an in with these people that he sees as valuable. Just like Joel was talking earlier about these people that are coming out of nowhere where there's just no shepherd anywhere. Ken sees these people as valuable. And that leaves a huge impression on me. And I think at some point, you either take the Word of God seriously or you don't. And the more you grow in Him, the more you're just naturally going to start to like people and love them instead of trying to love them through clenched teeth and pretend that you love them. He actually sees them as valuable. There's nothing fake there. And the passion that he has is completely aligned with what he believes. I think that's what we all want. That's what every man who ever confessed Christ wants in their life, is for their passion to be aligned with their beliefs. And it's a wonderful thing to see. And it's an adventure. If you're truly following Christ, it's more interesting than not following Christ. You're going to have an adventurous life. And that guy's a big part of that.
Well, good. We love you and so appreciate your heart for Christ and even your involvement in this. Why don't you help me say thank you to Dennis? So here's the lingering question.